for joining us on the Mighty Misfit Menagerie.
We had to try each other's rings on, so it took us a lot longer to get to.
Sorry.
Welcome back for Candlekeep Mysteries, Book 9.
Cast.
Just say it with confidence.
Book 9, Lore of Lurue, Part 2. Stop talking!
We got in trouble.
Do I need to separate you two?
No. Sorry, we just got married.
I also got married to Helena, too.
So did I.
Hey, do you two want to get married?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
We're getting married.
Okay.
Here, just make sure you're still here.
I just want to say that my wedding ring only fit on Jake's thumb. And that was the moment for me that I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Anyway, so Lore of Lurue, would the dear Helena care to give us a recap?
Oh, well, I hate to think about the past, but I guess we can give it a go. 6 months have passed since our little adventure. It was before this one where we dealt with that little cult problem.
Yeah.
Little? Lord Cialis. Yeah.
It's just, minor inconvenience. Didn't last 4 hours.
Boner!
Boner pill, that was it.
And we got a few things done. And so one day we're all hanging out and we chased Bo off. He had somewhere to run. I guess maybe he's seeing someone and something's happening with that person. Unfortunately, he hasn't opened up too much to us. But he ran away and he'd left a book that he'd been looking at. So, of course, we had to investigate. And then, of course, the book opened up into a gate portal spell. And away we went to this place, probably near Silvery Moon. That seems to be where everything is leading. Silvery Moon is so over. Yet here we are. So then we met a couple of satyr fellows who seem to know how to have a good time. I always attract that sort. And they needed a little help, so we've been escorting them home. We did have a bit of a scare with some werebores, and I'm a little worried about my friend Benlin and somebody else who I think may be infected. Poor Paige. A pig boar? Not pig boar.
Pig cat?
Oh,
Pig cat. Poor cat. That sounds either just
yeah.
alarmingly powerful
Cat?
or hideous.
Cat pig.
So here we are, trying to get these boys home. Hopefully no more were animals will jump out at us. Decapitated.
You want to shift that?
Oh, yeah, culture's on frame.
That's probably good.
I can't see it as I'm moving it.
Like half your face. Okay, so after you guys dealt with the robots, you guys continue along your path. The satyrs come back and keep drinking and keep offering you wine if you'd like to partake of it. It's not very strong, so you don't have to worry about getting drunk or anything because they've been going at it all day. So
At first, Kirill, took the wine, was having a great time, enjoying the company of folk that seemed to be carefree, this lightness of heart. After the werebore thing, no more.
okay,
We are in... I'm not fucking around at this point.
okay, all right. So you guys keep going through. Path keeps leading north. Will someone roll me a d20?
If we don't find a cure
Not very
for
much.
this, I need you to make me a promise. If I turn into a pig on the full moon or something like that, take me truffle hunting.
I won't say that I hadn't thought of it, but I appreciate that you are actually expressly asking, because it was something that I felt morally dubious about.
And the tempting humor.
I was thinking that it felt like something that you would want, and
I mean, I mean, it would be nice to find my own truffles. I mean, that sounds. I don't think many chefs can say that.
Food does taste.
I'm glad we're of one mind. I thought to myself, if Benlin has to be a pig for the rest of his life, he would want to find truffles.
You could bring Paige too. I mean, I don't know how good he would be at truffle hunting.
I know just the wizard to lift this curse. I just hope we get there in time.
Paige, do you consent?
I guess. Yeah.
You can think it over.
To truffle hunting.
I just don't want to be a pig in the first place.
Well, this is a worst case scenario kind of thing.
If it makes you feel any better, we're much gamier than pork.
I don't know if that helps or not.
I wasn't planning on eating
I'm
you.
not going to eat you.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I had to turn into an animal, I'd rather be a gamier animal. You know,
Well, yes, you've always had a very sturdy frame.
it's true.
Worst case scenario,
Mm-hmm.
we will keep you both very comfortable and
As you eat
will
us.
help find truffles.
I would never eat you. I don't eat meat.
Thank you.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about it.
Agreed.
Okay.
But just so it's clear, we will never eat either of you.
Okay.
What if it was consensual meat?
I'm still not comfortable with that.
You're right.
Ethically slaughtered meat.
If the worst comes to worst,
We can go truffle
Cindy
hunting.
can eat me.
Cindy, you can also eat me. Only Cindy, though.
I guess Naya could
Cindy
too. I
keeps walking
appreciate it.
She's like uncomfortable with it.
Cindy, I need to tell you how to prepare me. Come back.
Bush.
Okay, fine. Kirill could eat me
It's
too.
funny that you picked that bush. I was gonna say lingonberry. Lingonberry is definitely what I want to be. So you want to pick these ones and they're in the back.
Just, Paige, we would keep you as a lovely pet and bring you books to read and turn pages for you.
Or eat the pages. That's,
Or eat the
yeah.
pages. We won't bring anything.
You're talking about eating me again.
If it makes you feel any better, Paige, currently there are several cultures that also would eat cats.
Somehow that is comforting.
I'll
So
turn
nothing
around.
has really changed for you depending on the culture.
I just turn to walk away and I go, I guess I'm delectable.
Delicious.
I
Delicious,
think
kiddo.
if nothing else, haste is of the utmost importance right now.
I start running.
Just lean over to Naya and go, do you think that conversation put them at ease or made this worse?
Hard to tell, but physical exercise will do them good.
I mean, it would be clear to the two of you that I was teasing Cindy about eating.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't.
It's completely over her head right now.
And Paige is actually scared.
I guess, and I'll look at my book. Write down lingonberries. I don't know.
You want me to pinch you?
So I was doing.
DMing.
I am DMing.
You're amazing.
Am I?
You were
Sorry, that was-
granting us magical items.
That was my stomach.
Yay.
That's the
He was getting all of the tokens over from the map layer because they're about to swarm us and kill us.
No.
That's what I did. You roll this. You said a
5. Yes.
Can I please get a stealth check from that?
So my question is like, I have a racial ability to pass without trace. Like,
Do you have that active, or this is like a passive thing where like?
well, that's why I'm asking, because like, if I felt like we needed to be stealthy, I would cast it.
There's really no reason for you, like, it's a thing where you've either
So should we give you passive stealths then? So like 10 plus our stealth modifier as opposed to rolling it?
no, I'm asking you for a stealth check.
I would just like to point out, I decided to use Hank's dice this evening because mine are in the other room. And Hank said to stay away from the yellow metal die, and it just rolled a nat 20.
Woo, woo.
I'm gonna hate you.
At
What do you
30,
think?
20.
I mean, I got a +0 and disadvantage, and I got 17, so...
Okay. So as you guys are walking, a couple swarms of ravens fly overhead, and
Murders.
Nothing happens.
Murder.
Yes, I'm sorry. 3 murders of ravens fly overhead.
Is that normal behavior of ravens?
No, it's an unkindness of raven.
There we go. Sorry.
It's a murder of crows.
That's right. Generally, yes, but they seem like very, very loud. Like they're squawking much more than you would think that they would be. And
So
Nature
they're
check?
talking a lot.
yes.
I'm gonna cast speak with animals, and like try and overhear them.
Okay.
I was gonna nature check as well, but that might supersede my nature check.
I would like to take a look at the satyrs and see how they're reacting to this unkindness.
They're drinking.
So they're not
Yeah.
bothered by it.
They're not paying attention. I don't even know if they've seen it.
Got it.
They're thinking about it.
So what are they squawking about?
Murder. Murder.
Murder.
They're just saying murder over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
Death.
Murder,
Murder.
death, kill.
Murder.
Snapping.
I've never regretted understanding the tongues of beasts more.
What are they saying?
It's probably best I keep it to myself.
Well,
It's essentially murder, death, kill, murder, death, kill.
dreadful.
I don't like this place.
It's not really pleasing me either.
Well, let's go back.
Oh wait,
No, because when
How?
we're in.
have we tried reopening the book? And just
Do we have the book with us still? Did it like come with us through the gate?
Oh, okay.
You have to get to the end of the quest in order to get one of the endings, and that's how we will be able to get back to Candlekeep.
I think we're all looking to cheat a little, darling.
Well, I mean, sometimes I read ahead, but I try not to.
Well, how would you know where the end of the book was if you're jumping around in the book?
Right. So but you find different endings, and so you don't know which one you're going to get.
Cindy,
Right. And
there is, I don't have it myself, but I've read about it, a spell that allows you to sort of peek into the future. Sometimes it's used with bones, sometimes
Oh, like
with
these.
sand.
She's used that spell before.
Perfect, that's exactly what I was asking.
so my augury.
See if we can see what the next few pages hold.
I mean, I guess that makes sense that I could, read ahead a little bit. So I will cast augury.
And what does it look like for you again?
So I actually have runes, bones, that I every now and then I will fiddle with and whatnot, and they don't really do anything. It's more like a security blanket. I'm just trying to figure things out. But this time I'm actually looking for Wheel or Woe. And so I'll bring them out and crouch down on the ground and cast them out in front of me. And as they're hitting the dust in the ground, there's also a little shimmer that'll come up
Okay.
from the, let's see here, cast.
So what in your mind as you're rolling these, what is your next course of action that you are planning on taking? Like what do you see you guys as a group doing?
Taking the satyrs home and then trying to find home ourselves.
So next
I'm trying to
one,
remember-
taking the satyrs home.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was, like, they gave us an ultimate goal, or they talked about
They just wanted us to take them home.
take them home because there's a lot of dangers and things are happening. So being able to escort them home, making sure, seeing if there's any dangers ahead.
So you cast your bones
Mm-hmm.
and nothing.
I'll shake it around. Not, it doesn't give
Still
me
nothing, bro.
Still. There's nothing. I mean, it's not.
Did you do the spell right?
Yes, I did the spell right.
So I mean, it's giving you a response,
Right.
and that response is nothing.
Okay.
Everything should be fine. I mean, there's, who knows?
Well, shouldn't everything be fine? Be that it came back positive?
Well, I mean, it could go either way. Which is, what we knew beforehand. But now we know for sure what we knew beforehand.
Which is that we don't know.
Right.
Magic is so helpful.
Fair. No, that's fair. At least we know that we're not heading into a certain doom.
That's true. Perspective
To
is
be honest, I
important.
don't know if that's actually true.
Well, if it was a certain doom, it would have said certain doom.
Yeah, it would have told me if it was
But
bad.
it said nothing.
Yes, which could be good or bad.
Or it could be that it didn't work at all and we're walking into the biggest doom possible.
It could be the absence of good and bad, and just pure okay.
The way that and Cindy, please tell me if you're interpreting this differently, but from what she's said and what we've seen her do in the past, I'm interpreting it as a matter of our choices.
Well, I choose to go home. I would like to turn to the go home page of the book.
I think that's forward.
Have the satyrs continued walking while we're doing this? Or
No, they stopped to watch you. And
Okay.
If they're good, let's my cobbler burn. I'm going to hold Bo personally responsible.
oh, God.
Yes.
It's delicious.
It-
What kind of coffee?
I'm not sharing you with that until you change your tone.
Oh, God, that sounds delicious. What kind?
I don't know if that was better.
The kind that makes shoes,
Eat those.
don't you?
No,
They're
it's a
rather-
peach cobbler. No, don't tell him that
They're
we
rather
eat
gamey.
cobblers.
I don't eat coffee.
Is it because of the leather that they work with? Or...
I hate it here. I'm going to, and I just like grab one of the wineskins from one of them and I'm just like, I know I was saying I'm abstaining. Hand it back, keep walking.
You know what? If
They
he
do
can
the
do
like
it,
ring around where they frolic around you for a second.
I'm gonna grab the
just saying.
wineskin and then
I'm just saying,
Bottoms up.
I know a story about a unicorn that begins similarly to this and ends with him losing organs.
I
Charles the unicorn.
Well, then let us steal some organs.
I think I know that story. I think I read that. Oh, stole my kidney.
And as you guys
Oh, you stole my
continue, can I get one more D20 roll? Hey, Jake, do you remember what you rolled?
I rolled the 5.
You rolled a 5. If you'd like to roll again, go for it, or we'll take that.
say
Oof.
Yeah.
13.
13.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are walking, and as you walk past, you see a tree that is bleeding what looks to be liquid gold.
I run over to it.
Is this normal?
Paige, no, wait,
Page,
stop.
page.
Don't touch it.
Cindy?
I'm already turning into
I
a
meant like
pig.
detect magic.
Perhaps we should make sure that it's not a trap before we.
So Cindy's eyes light up and
Yeah.
mine light up with detect evil
Yeah.
and good, as is our way.
Do we
Take
have?
out my
Can I ritually cast it? Because I only have one more fourth level spell.
You
I
have
can't
time.
really cast detect evil and good, so
Okay.
I have another magician or another wizard friend of mine working on a spell to make gold, make it so that you could actually bathe in gold. But test subjects are hard to come by for that experiment.
sounds like your skin would melt off.
Yes, it's been troubling.
I'm just-
troubling.
Holding right before
Maybe fire
one
tonight?
pretty old page. It's like,
So did you cast detect evil and good?
Yeah.
It's good. There's no evil. It's not hallowed, but it's
So
not
it would
cursed.
be
or anything.
either hallowed or an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet.
None of those then.
None of those.
Sit down and give me I know it's probably asking a lot. 10 minutes. Just give me 10 minutes.
Go ahead.
Tech magic.
Page open.
Like magic. You finish casting and you are getting a very strong evocation magic feeling from this.
Okay.
Is there heat coming off of it?
Does it feel warm when I
No.
got close? No, it's fine.
Stick a stick in. Stick a
Stick,
stick
stick.
in.
Is it actively like
Yeah, it's
Dribbling?
like
okay? Is it pooling on the ground?
yes, but like it's kind of soaking into the ground too. Like
Okay.
it's not.
So it's not like
kind of
puddling?
just like a little bit, but it's not like a huge, massive puddle.
Okay.
There is some there.
I will uncork a vial
Yep.
and hand it to Paige.
Careful, careful.
One of the satyrs looks over and says, "Oh, you found the tree. Oh, that's
Oh, we
that's
should have asked them.
that's very good stuff. It's great for handovers.
What do I do with this vial of gold?
It's not real gold.
What is it?
What
It's sap.
It's what?
Sap.
Oh,
What the?
Page!
Have you taken any damage?
no, I'm at full health.
He has been cursed, though.
I didn't take any damage from the boars?
Oh no, that's a lie. No, I'm hurt.
Go
forgot about
ahead
the
and
board fight.
roll 2d4.
As soon as he drinks it, I will take it and refill the vial.
I'll just kind of cup my hand under it.
7.
7.
Mhm.
So you regain 9 hit points.
Whoa! Whoa! That is good stuff.
So you're
Nice.
taking a vial, and you're holding your hand underneath it. For how much you collected?
Just enough to like.
So both of you can roll, or you can roll 2d4 and add 2 to it.
I don't even know if I have D4s. There's one.
I gave you a little potion.
The sass.
I heal for 8.
Okay.
I'm getting a definite like giving tree vibe from this situation. I think we should move on.
I'll tuck the vial away.
Okay. Who else?
I'll refill the vial and
Good.
cork it.
Okay.
Around me.
You guys continue on.
Mm-hmm.
I get one more d20 roll.
Now I'll do it this time. 1.
Get that out of the way.
All right.
I had to get it.
I want to do it this time.
You guys continue walking, and
Rask appears.
It's the Jabberwock.
continue walking. Trees everywhere.
But
Path
not
is
a
easy
drop
to
to
follow. Not what?
Not a drop to drink.
Not a drop to drink. Well, there's lots to drink. Although their wineskins are getting a little low. And so one of them does finish their wineskin and kind of looks at it sadly and then kind of looks at it and he's like, oh, thank goodness. And after walking for a few hours, you ascend a gentle slope and come to a break in the foliage.
Was 1 what we needed to get there?
No.
Oh.
I kind of lean into you and I go, now, have you ever lain with a satyr?
Not that I remember.
Yes, it's one of the very few races that I haven't had the opportunity. I wish we knew if they were real or not.
I've had nights I don't remember with satyrs.
Oh, yes. You're
I find your
right.
conversation rather boorish, and that's ironic now.
Because you're possibly up.
Wow. Yeah, so you would be the expert on that.
Well, you can always have a book bow.
You're right. I suppose you can. I suppose.
Can we focus on getting out of the storybook that's trapped us and less on having an
I'm
orgy
sorry,
with
that's
goat
fair,
man?
that's fair, that's fair.
I'm just trying to pass the time.
Do either of the satyrs look interested in what they may have overheard from?
They're kind of ahead of you, walking briskly.
I was hoping somebody might take an interest for you.
You guys continue walking from this elevated vantage. You behold an impressive sight. a circular clearing beneath and around the canopy of an impossibly gigantic maple tree. You have now made it to Polvarth Plateau, a hidden sanctuary for fey creatures.
Yay!
It seemed particularly. You can see it on the horizon.
Friends, now that we've led you here, is there perhaps
Hey, look, Laszlo.
Two of them.
double
And Bo.
You guys aren't supposed to be on that.
double Laszlo?
That's not the right page, roll 20. There we go. Maybe.
It's so verdant.
Before you stands a maple tree of impossibly large size in the center of an open area nearly 100 feet in diameter. Shafts of light cut through the leafy canopy overhead and reflect off thin streams of water that trickle along and between the tree's gnarled, thick roots. As you approach the trunk of the tree, the satyrs gambol ahead of you, elated to be back in their safe haven. Suddenly, the tree seems to come awake, gives off a guttural noise. It's for being asleep. It's been a long time since I've seen travelers like you in these parts.
You are beautiful.
You turn the knob on the top.
Sorry. You went the.
I don't know what I've gotten myself into this voice now.
Hey, it's a choice. Go with it.
The satyrs come to the tree. It embraces them and welcomes them home. Then the satyrs quickly scamper off to some hidden hollows, and you can see multiple wineskins and decanters and a small cask being tossed about and pulled out and prepped.
I'll wave back at them. You're welcome.
Okay.
We weren't expecting payment, were we?
I'm so sorry. I'm sure they're grateful to you, but they're so happy to be home, and I think they've forgotten their manners. Where are my manners? My name is Feanor.
Oh, actually, I was really just going to ask them if we could speak with the leader, but you are clearly something important to this community. Perhaps you are the one that we would have been intending to speak with.
We have no leader here. It's everyone is welcome here as long as they mean no ill will.
Oh, great and powerful tree, we heroes have traveled from far and seek a route home. Can you please guide us along that path?
What he means to say is we've been brought...
Takes two branches and claps them together. That was beautiful. Have you been rehearsing that?
Yes.
Maybe a little more inflection.
What he means to say is we are far from...
What I mean to say, and then Kirill cuts me off.
We are far from home, and we believe we've been brought here for a purpose, and perhaps will not be able to return home until that purpose has been served. Perhaps you can enlighten us on troubles of this land.
Or just send us home. That works too. We don't have to go on a great adventure.
Have you ever cured borism?
What is boring?
Lycanthropy.
That.
No?
Do you have any restorative powers?
No?
Do you know of any beings in a near vicinity with restorative powers? Perhaps within the trek before a full moon?
I mean, possibly the pool of eternal spring might help you, but it's currently being sullied and tainted by bloodlust.
That's where we need to
Well, that sounds like a deep, terrible torment in this time.
He kind of like closes his eyes a little bit.
He has eyes.
Yes, the face appeared.
It's Grandmother Willow, but Uncle, Cousin, Brother Willow.
Maple.
Uncle, Brother, Cousin Maple.
I'm now imagining
Feanor Maple.
voiced by
Feanor
that
Maple.
tiny little gay man who plays Leslie.
Oh, Leslie Jordan?
Yeah, Leslie Jordan.
That's just his name.
don't know if I could do the southern accent that he does.
But now it's just that that's who the tree is in my brain.
He kind of closes his eyes, stretches a little bit, and then you hear like leaves rustling, branches snapping, and then you hear other like animals like kind of chattering back to him. What do you need from me?
A way home, oh great and powerful tree. Maybe there's a princess we have to save, or like a
We already fed the
dragon.
blood of the pool.
Two things. We need a restoration for our compatriots who have been possibly stricken by werewolves in your woods.
Naya knows a guy back home. We just gotta get back home.
But to say we can solve it before then, sooner the better. A possible cure for lycanthropy from werewolves, and or how do you say plot hook when you're actually in the plot?
Quest.
Driving. Yeah, quest usually works.
Driving action.
Just select your quest adventure.
Unfortunately, I don't have any magic myself.
Except for the fact that you talk and
He is magic.
I mean, you're a large pile of rocks that's talking.
He's got you there.
That's true.
I mean, underneath the stony exterior, the heart of a man doth beat.
As does the heartbeat inside of these
You have a heart?
branches. I don't know. Like your friend.
Look inside yourself, O great Maple.
Oh, must I listen with my heart? Then I will understand. Don't do us, please.
I would like to paint.
I wonder what maple heart would taste like.
Oh God.
Not now.
Have you ever wondered what
Maple heart tastes like. Let's say maple syrup is super sweet, and the syrup is kind of like the sap would be the blood, so it would be like a
What was
kind of
his
like
name again?
Have
really,
you ever heard the
really.
tree
Feanor?
crab of the full-blooded moon? Feanor.
Feanor,
Yes.
what direction is this blood, or did you have another thing that was more pressing?
I mean, not personally. I think that you may find some more helpful news or things from Wildoli. There's a community of other magical creatures just down that way, and you see like a narrow path as his branches and roots kind of direct you towards there.
In the same vicinity.
Close by, yes.
Oh, god damn it.
It's called Dewlight, and Wildoli is the leader there. He can probably help you, or you say you're stuck here.
Where's
Yes.
here?
The forest?
Does the forest have a name?
I don't. The forest?
Does this land have a name?
The land?
Paige,
Okay.
do you
Yes.
think normal potatoes or sweet potatoes? Because I don't want to go overly sweet on the stew.
We're very excited to go see Dewlight. Thank you so much for the guidance, dear Feanor.
Yes.
Regular potatoes, the starch
they're-
will help counteract the sweet.
If there is ever anything we can do to repay your kindness, please do let us know.
Of course. Oh, this may help you. It's been here so long. I've never found a use for it. He will uproot a corked wooden vial from around his roots, and he will offer it to Carol because Carol has been civil to him. I believe this is a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh,
It may aid you.
thank you for your gracious gift. We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Carol, ask if there's any more wineskins we could borrow.
I don't think anyone should be drinking any more wine until we get to the next chapter.
Okay, fine, Penland. Do you have any more wineskins?
It's the leaves. I can hear all of you.
Would it be terribly imposing to ask for some more of the wine the satyrs had?
He waves over the satyrs, like, And one of them comes over. Are you looking for a drink?
Yes.
And I'll hand you how many wineskins you want.
Oh God.
Well, sign me up for one, Benlin.
Carol. I will also take. Sure. Yes. Why not?
I'll hand
Naya?
you.
And Cindy?
Maybe just to hold on for my friends, because I won't.
They'll hand over as many wineskins as you want.
Okay.
Within reason.
5 it is.
I've gotta keep their stores.
None for me, thank you.
Not even for cooking.
No.
Okay.
We'll save his for cooking.
And if I didn't mention last time, it is delicious wine.
don't have
Dark, fruity bouquet.
I don't have many points of reference, so it's just good.
That's all that matters. Good.
I do just imagine Paige like holding up like a glass of wine and going.
Lapping.
You do?
I imagine Paige
Oh.
doing that.
If you guys had a relationship with your fathers like I did, you wouldn't accept gifts from extraplanar creatures.
I don't even begin to know what that means.
There is a certain amount of graciousness that comes from making a level and simple request. The service that they render to you ingratiates you with them because they derive pleasure from engaging
It's
in it.
okay to say that you need to drink to get through this, Crow.
I need to drink to get through this. But my second point was not untrue.
Most of your persuasive arguments are not untrue. But they're usually hiding a much simpler explanation.
About what time of day is it now?
We are not sleeping here.
I
As I see Cindy yawn, it's just like, we are not sleeping here.
Get into a bowl.
It's probably like mid-afternoon. It's
Okay.
getting like the sun's slightly going down. It seems to be very weird here.
Gotcha. Fun time.
Baynor, do you think we can make it to do...
Do what?
Thank you. I wanted to say do more. Apologies.
Not too lock. That's that way.
Oh, do you think we can make it to daylight before the sun sets?
Yes, it's not very far from here.
What about Duville and Dewberg? Are they close by too?
I've never been to either myself, but I believe they're in that direction.
We're off to daylight.
Ta-ta.
Thank you, Baynor.
Thank you, Baynor.
Thank you, Feanor.
Lovely speaking with you.
Cindy, are you enjoying yourself?
This is amazing.
I'll try to complain less then.
Visit anytime,
We won't.
except for that one. But,
To be fair, I am enjoying myself as well. The wine helps.
I'm a little worried about turning into a boar, but
That is
as long as we're
troubling.
just in a
I
story.
figured out I could make one at home if you just take a core of wood and just like let it marinate in maple sap for a long time. You could then put that as a base of a stew.
Okay.
That's where my head's at.
So hard. Oh. Well, I mean, if you have to fabricate one.
We're not killing
Do-
Baynor.
No.
I didn't say we were. I'm just saying when I get home, I recipe inspiration comes whenever it comes. I don't have a choice in the matter.
so does that mean you would rip out the heart of Thurgood?
No. You just take a piece of wood and then just like let it absorb maple sap for a long, long time, and that makes the heart of maple.
We told him no, that he couldn't kill the big tree, so then he thought of a workaround. Really, it's progress.
Fair.
That's good.
A narrow path leads north from Polvarth Plateau, wending its way between densely packed trees. About an hour after setting out, you guys reach your next stop. Moss-covered trees and overgrown bushes suddenly thin out, giving way to a small glen not more than 100 feet across. The area is peppered with colorful mushrooms growing virtually on top of one another. Some of the other clusters more than 3 feet high. A warm glow emanates from tiny lanterns that hang from each mushroom. Yes, it got dark while you were walking.
Oh, thank goodness. When he said there was another path, I was expecting another combat.
Jutting up from the caps of mushrooms, chimneys made of petrified bark let out wisps of acorn-scented smoke. These mushrooms appear to be homes, dozens of them scattered around the clearing.
I'm going to be very, very careful where I'm stepping.
Let's...
Step with care, everyone.
Here's a little artwork of kind of what you were seeing.
Oh, it's a pixie village.
Moments after you emerge from the forest, the numerous pixies and sprites that were flitting around detected your approach and turned invisible for safety's sake. The lone exception is an elderly sprite whose curiosity outweighs his sense of caution, seemingly. He steps out from behind the stem of a giant mushroom and introduces himself. Greetings, big folk. I will only welcome you to Dulite and suggest you be on your way.
Oh, we appreciate the warning. We were actually sent here by Feanor.
Feanor? Oh, well, welcome.
Yes, he said that...
We are here to rescue your princess or defeat your dragon or whatever you have to.
He said that perhaps we could be of service to your community.
There's been no dragons here for a long time.
But your princess is missing.
We don't have a princess. There's no king or queen or princess or it's a I don't know what the word is. It's a community-based ruling system, and as the elder, I kind of make all the decisions. But it's what is the word? Democracy? Well, it's not right. It's no, it's not. No.
Egalitarian?
I don't know. I've never been good with words.
Parliament.
No,
Maybe it's a
wear those
theocracy?
wigs that parliaments wear.
Well, Feanor said that if we were looking for a community to perhaps aid, and perhaps to help us find our own way home, that yours may be a good place to start.
I don't know why you like. Well, I don't know of a way home from. I mean, there's. You just walk home.
Were there some waters nearby that we needed to cleanse?
Bloody
there's
ones?
Pardon?
That they're bloodlusty, apparently.
Oh, the pool of eternal spring.
That's it.
Yes. There's been signs of battle brewing, and some vicious predators have been stalking through the forest. I like religion and gods and things, and I like studying them. I think that maybe these are disciples of Malar, the Beast Lord.
Do I know that name?
Careful.
Roll me, is there religion?
Yeah, religion.
But yeah, go for it.
Can I assist? Field religion.
Okay. 18.
18.
Always a good noise to get the DM to make.
It's more of what give you, because back on results for a second.
I'll give you a topic. The radical reconstruction of the set. Never mind.
So I'm going to put a hand on your shoulder, Cindy. I'm going to turn into the Maine Coon version of Paige. I'm just going to kind of like make biscuits on your shoulder and like purr a little bit.
Am I being replaced? Are
I'm
there?
going to switch my tail at you and give you like cat for you've been replaced.
I'll never have too many.
Paige, you're a tabaxi.
Yes,
This is a house cat.
that's true. I am on the top of the food chain as I show my teeth. Venom.
Oh god, the boorish signs are already coming out.
Oh no.
I just show you my butthole in greeting.
I go, well, all right.
Not alone, our new friends.
Oh, sorry.
We're in polite company.
Wait, what?
So Widoli runs off to what seemingly you believe is his house or something,
Okay.
and comes back with a scroll. That
Like
he
a fairy scroll or like a regular size scroll?
like a fairy scroll, so it's very small. But he opens it up and lays it on the ground and shows you this picture.
Oh,
This is a very interesting illustration of the beast lord. His worshippers are hunters and evil lycanthropes.
like the boar.
The what?
The boar. The wereboars.
Yes.
Yes.
The were-
Do you have a way to fix that?
I have no fix for that myself. I know that it can be cured, but generally it's easier to just kill them.
How would you fix that?
It's a curse, so you'd have to have someone remove the curse. Some people are said to be able to resist it, but that all changes during the full moon.
When is the next full moon?
He looks up at the moon because the moon has come up while you guys are talking. And it seems it's not totally full, but it's probably like a couple days from full.
Oh, well, that is good to know in case we come across any lycanthropes.
Yes.
We shall handle any that we see.
Yes. Good. Now, if you're looking to help the area out, it's visiting the Eternal Pools, definitely. There's something evil going on. It needs to be stopped.
How far from here are these pools?
Day's journey. Less than a day. Maybe.
For you or for someone our size?
Someone yours.
Okay.
Is it just as dangerous to travel? What's the travel danger level at night?
It depends on who's out. Sometimes it's fine, but more recently, berserkers and barbarians have been gathering and things are being killed and maimed. And
Although I suppose we want to attract the bad guys, don't we?
Would your community be terribly averse to hosting some large folk for an evening?
we don't have much to offer, but you're welcome to share our little glen here.
We need not in way of supplies, but just a place to rest.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Yes.
Are there any tasks or whatnot that perhaps large folk could assist you with? Graciously trade for this generous
aggressively
offering? Perhaps reaching something off the top shelf.
He kind of like flutters his wings and like flies up a little bit. I don't need help grabbing things.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to come up with something that we could do to assist you. I appreciate your generosity.
It's a common mistake. You're welcome to share our glen here, and although I can't say the rest of my community will probably not be the most warm towards you, so you may want to leave pretty early.
We will leave as soon as we are rested, and if there's anything we can do to grant solace or comfort to your community, please let us know.
Thank you.
Can I make a survival check to check nearby the settlement to see if there's anything that I could make a delicious kind of stew in the middle of their community? See if I can't befriend some people besides themselves.
Sure.
Do you want to help me?
Survival?
Oh, I can do that. I'll help.
I say I don't think I have survival.
I do have. So
Or
I
you
could.
I'll take
I
another
don't
one.
want to.
He's fine. It's
Yeah, he's
16 plus 4, 20. Did 20?
You find some tasty looking mushrooms.
make sure they're not houses.
This is farther out. Some herbs, some nuts, some berries.
And I have my spice pouch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you think you can make a pretty tasty like mushroom nut stew, something like that.
I said about doing so.
Does the smell attract anything?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Is any of the stew going missing?
Yes. Just little
It's
spoonfuls
pretty.
here and there. But slowly over the course of the night, your stew pot does seem to lower a few inches. There's some like lip smacking and maybe a few burps.
I would love to teach somebody the recipe if anyone would just talk to us.
Well, maybe they're wary of individuals of our size. I mean, we can't. I'm sure we look rather imposing.
Me and Zindi have this conversation in Sylvan.
I don't know Sylvan.
Perhaps
You're a furbolg.
No, it doesn't give me Sylvan.
perhaps we can write down the recipe and leave it for the lovely folk that have so graciously offered us solace near the solstice.
You hear a very tiny voice from like near your spice pouch rattle off all of the ingredients that went into this.
Show off. Also, stay out of my spice pouch. like wave my hand near my spice pouch. Next time, a little more cumin might help.
Oh,
I didn't even get to roll for it, little man.
Sam.
They loved it. So, but this one specifically thinks a little more cumin.
And then just from a mechanics point of view, because I never get to use this feat, everyone in the party tomorrow has
Your
three temporary hit points.
Ooh, okay. Super into that.
Oh, he does loud again.
Extra oomph.
And I gotta remember when we take short rests, I can add to our healing from short rests too, but we so rarely take them.
So are you guys gonna watch or anything or?
I don't think so.
No.
Probably.
I mean, I'll watch
How
half the night
far-
because I only have to meditate for 4 hours. So
I
I'll at least
will
do that.
sleep wild shaped just so none of my stuff is accessible to stealing pixies, but other than that.
Can you sleep while change?
Yeah, it lasts for a number of hours equal to half my level, so
Cool.
How far away from the encampment are we? It's depending on how far we are. If we're like in a little more remote and they're talking about like bad things happening, brigands and whatnot, then I would probably be more wary.
You're still in the clearing.
Okay. Then I think we're okay. Long rest it is.
Okay.
Can I push the button?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Not one of
pull.
those GMs that's
I'm gonna
gonna tell
pull-
you get it and then don't get it.
Ah!
Right now, at least.
I'm gonna pull a Hugo and I'm gonna meld with stone. To sleep.
Okay. All right.
What does that look like?
Just Benlin just kind of lays down, like he kind of like sits and then he kind of throws himself back, and then there's just like a bump in the shape of him that like has grass and everything on it. He just kind of goes, and then he's just dirt.
I walk over and I make biscuits on it real quick, and then I go off to bed.
Next time this happens, when we're not in Storybook Land where we might die, we should get ketchup. So that when he unmelds, we're all just laying there with blood coming off.
I like it.
You
That's
would
such a
love that.
good idea.
Wait.
Prestidigitation.
No, but I have. Oh, I thought I had something.
Are we still connected telepathically?
I don't think
Dang
so.
it.
For story purposes, can we say that we are just real quick so I can be like, I can hear him?
The ends. Is that how that works with Paige's telepathy?
I mean, you roll for the number of hours, right?
Yeah, I think I rolled like a 5.
And a little more than-
Okay.
Don't you tell him in the morning? I can hear you, you know.
It's been more than 5 hours.
No, I just meant in the morning when I wake up. I was like, you know, when I'm melded with the earth, I can hear you, right?
Through a layer of stone.
I would imagine the Earth's core is very loud.
That's...
Does anyone do anything else during the night?
I mean, I might try to like set up if I have any like trinkets on me, like maybe like some. I don't know if I no, never mind. I don't think I have anything. I was gonna say I would try to like set out little like trinkets for them, but I don't think I carried anything with me. That would make sense.
Naya, during the night, you see a couple fairies and sprites split here and there, but it seems like there's way less than you would think there would be. But you see like footprints occasionally and hear like noises, so you think that they're kind of hiding from. In the morning, Udoli will come back up to you and say, "Well, it's you should hurry along now. It's some danger along the way might impede your travel, so you should get going."
Walk over and knock on the stone that is Benlin.
I erupt out of it, going like,
Hi. Hey.
Good morning to you as well.
good morning.
Thank you for your hospitality. We will be on our way.
Thank you in advance for your assistance. Helping cleanse the land.
Cleanse the land.
Cleanse.
Cleanse the land. Sorry, I thought that was the name of another location.
Who the hell is Glenn?
Glenn's land.
I bow as we leave. Head to the waters.
So you guys head out. It's a pebbled path leading from daylight. Soon turns into dirt. And the area on either side of it is kind of sparsely covered with underbrush. There's still trees, but they're farther back. Like this is like a little valley that's formed itself. You walk for a few more minutes, and you discover that the road ahead is covered in large patches of spider webs.
Oh,
Mm.
do I see any spiders?
Don't like that.
For a book about choice, you'd think there would be like forking paths and other kind of things. It just feels like there's no choice involved.
I think that. Sorry, if you were.
No, please.
I just think that if we were reading it, there would be forks, but where we are seeing, perhaps we are the ones with tunnel vision. Perhaps there are choices that we are not accessing because we're not recognizing them. I think it's easier when you have a page and it says like ...
If you want to go to the pools, turn to page 15. If you want to... Yeah.
The tree told us another direction.
15.
It said this is west and that was east and we went west.
That's right.
I will be using Mage Hand to clear any spider webs out of the path in front of us.
I will summon my hammer and like take my shield down.
Okay.
I feel mildly arachnophobic now.
What are the spider webs attached? The trees along the side?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Which are a little farther away from the path. So they're covering a large area.
Well, so this path is about 20 feet wide.
Okay.
So the actual path itself is probably like 8-10 feet, and then like
Okay.
5 feet back in from either side there's trees.
Okay. Okay.
And then those trees are covered in spider webs. They're not crossing the path.
Oh, they're crossing the path.
It's all the way across, is what I understood it.
As you kind of look through it, and maybe Paige climbs up a little bit to see what he can see,
What do you
you see that for about 60 feet back, spider webs,
Oh,
not spiders, sorry, spider webs continue back across 20 feet for about 60 feet back.
I want to turn to the nearest tree.
Yep.
Are there spiders waiting? I mean, I don't. If a spider is actively living here, I don't want to hurt its home. But if it's gonna try and hurt us, and that's a lot of spider webs. Are there spiders?
The tree kind of shivers a little bit, kind and that's
Right, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Kirill's been just like batting them out of the way with his mage hand this whole time. Like, oh shit, should I not have been? Sorry.
Well,
Have it.
no, that's fine. I mean, I just it's
You know,
if there's a lot of them.
as somebody who also has like a fondness for plants and the creatures of the forest and whatnot, they're never very helpful, are they?
Well, I mean, it's hard to speak when you don't have a mouth.
I mean, they know what they know, and that's what they know.
It's true.
Are you gonna burn the trees down?
No, just the spider webs.
Okay, I got scared.
No.
I'm a little flammable.
Oh, of course not. No, but you said. I would hope that you said they were about 60 feet back, or am I
Yeah,
just
I would have
assuming this?
obviously.
Okay.
Told everybody what I saw.
No, they're just there's a lot of them, and it's going to be in the way for a while, and so I just figured if I could get rid of them quickly, maybe.
so you're talking about spiders. You did not see any spiders. You just saw spiders.
Just the web,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
So
Burning hands.
burning hands.
Give me that damage.
Okay,
Okay.
and 3
What?
6.
Hmm?
8.
Cindy, are you all concerned that you might burn down the?
As you cast burning hands, it spreads out, and a chunk of the web like that just like disintegrates, burns away.
Yeah.
And more web is behind.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing okay, and I'll start Eldritch blasting the web instead of mage handing it.
What kind of damage is
Force.
Force your way through it, maybe.
Okay. And you just keep doing that.
Yeah, I think maybe I will try to hit like now. I'm gonna go for the center to try and get
Okay.
a path of. I don't want to hit the trees.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, and I was gonna say if that's burning hands gonna, I see what that does, and I think okay, maybe firebolt might.
So you do that?
More, maybe, yeah.
So between your Eldritch Blast and Firebolt, you managed to clear out the whole pathway along there after a couple minutes. Didn't take too long.
Okay.
And you look back
Teamwork.
and there's a bunch of singed webs
Mm-hmm.
smoking, curling in the wind.
Are they smoking cloves?
No, these are probably smoking like rosemary.
Cigarillos. Black and milds.
I think maybe prime times.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't realize we were on that part of the phone.
So the path ahead of you is clear.
Okay, somebody hasn't come through here in a really long time. For those
Or-
webs to build up.
Okay,
I mean,
everyone
Pixie's
make
very
me-
small.
Or what is everyone's
That's
passive
true.
perception?
20.
16.
No comment.
12.
13.
Anyone who is above a 7.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
I do
Dark
not.
vision.
You, as you look back through the smoldering remains of the webs, you see 4 kind of like describe them.
I'm just wondering if I'm going to feel real bad here in a minute.
They look like
Probably.
spiders, but they don't have 8 legs. They only have 4,
They're ticks.
and they're kind of purplish.
Undercaps.
And they're like they think that they're doing a real good job of hiding in the underbrush off to the sides of the web. But they're also like very nervous and like moving and so making noise. But they don't seem like they're advancing towards you or anything. They're like
They're making quite a mess.
I'll look down at them. I'm sorry. We just we needed to get
Yes,
through.
we
I'm so sorry.
we didn't mean to cause any offense.
Can I? How do I fix webs?
Mage hand trying to like put them back together.
as soon as you guys like start talking to them, they scamper off.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Right.
onwards.
Onward.
Onward to victory.
Okay. Your path continues, and as you keep walking, the forest becomes much more dense. Almost like the trees are kind of converging on you, and for a second, you're not sure if like the path's ending, or you guys are a little bit lost or anything. But then you come across a break in the trees to the north and west. And you see some signs that maybe this area is inhabited. Gnarled bushes and dead or diseased trees surround a rundown wooden shack. A wisp of smoke rises from a rotted out hole in the roof that is lined with fungus. South of the shack is a low stone wall that forms the perimeter of a large hole, while east of the building is a larger wooden structure covered with creeping vines. As you come a bit closer, the sound of voices suddenly emerge from the shack. One occupant cackles wickedly, and two other voices emit muffled whimpers and groans.
Oh, fuck.
Where are these waters?
I think we're going to have to rescue somebody before we get to the damn waters.
And so, to remind you, as you came a bit closer, sorry. You saw a rundown wooden shack, what appears to be possibly a well, another large wooden building covered with creeping vines, and the sound of voices emerged from the shack, with someone cackling wickedly, and two other voices emitted muffled whimpers and groans.
Does it sound consensual?
No.
Okay.
Very not.
Let me go see. And then I run towards the sounds very stealthily.
I will go in my cat form and stealth with him so that I'm right there with you. Naya, you're also sneaky, aren't you?
Where are you going?
To where we heard
Wherever the voices are coming from.
I don't know which building.
There are no windows.
What are the things on the map that we're seeing?
trees.
Are they trees,
Yeah,
bushes,
they're
or
trees, bushes.
okay, just some kind of foliage?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no windows?
Nope.
Can I sneak around and look, see if there's a back door or anything around the perimeter?
Yeah, you can see ground. Make me a stealth roll. I mean, there's no point.
27.
Okay.
Nope.
So you make a full circle of this shack, and all you see is the door here, that is closed, and
Keyhole.
no keyhole. There's a latch, but there's no like key to it.
The only way in is through the door.
You get this building here, and then what looks like a well.
What sounds did I hear coming from inside as I went around?
An odd cackle here, and whimper, groan here and there.
Is it actually a well?
I don't know.
Oh, well, actually.
Well, actually,
It seems really impressive, so you might be able.
Well, should I just go stand in between the buildings and play the damsel? See what runs out?
I think Cindy and I are going to go look at the well.
Okay. The stone wall is about 2 feet high. If you look over it,
I do.
it's very dark, but you can't really see how deep into the hole.
How deep is your well?
You can't just go around asking people how deep their well is.
I will light a little prestidigitation orb and drop it into the well.
Load, for God's sake.
Lord, for God's sake.
Which one?
Shantae?
I'm fine with that.
So as you drop your lights down into it, can I get initiative from everyone?
Well, shoot. Sorry, guys. Might be.
Terrible.
Yeah?
Terrible.
It's not great.
We did okay.
Oh. Better than that.
After my initiative modifier, I got a 4.
Isn't your initiative modifier super high?
You would think.
I said mine is higher than yours, apparently.
It is. Yeah, I rolled a 1, so a total of 4.
Where's your text at, buddy?
Come on.
A rogue.
I believe in you.
My dex is +3.
Bless you. My dex and your dex are the same. Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh, my dex is also +3. I just have Jack of all trades. It gives me a better initiative.
Oh.
And
I
just
have a
because
+0 to initiative.
my walk and my climbing speed are very... I have a lot of speed, but it doesn't make me dexterous.
Can I get a Zindi? Yeah.
9.
9. Ben.
17.
Drew.
10.
9.
21.
Ooh.
H.
4.
Oh, buddy. All right. So, as your light shines down, you hear a hiss, and out pops.
Oh, I thought this was
Mr.
gonna be the Miss Quieter of options.
Mr. Pig.
Don't forget, everyone has 3 temporary hit points.
Yay!
How deep is your well? How deep is your well? I really need to know. Marco's really creating all the music references this evening.
Sorry, guys.
I love it.
I'll try. I'll try.
Although there was the Smashing Pumpkins one earlier as well.
Well, if we get knocked down.
That all
Get up again.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're well thumping more than we're tub thumping, but I get it.
Yeah.
Out
Oh my
pops
god.
Mr. This thing.
Big.
Grell.
That is so loud.
Sorry, that was unexpected.
Looks like
Grist.
Oh my god. Ew.
So, did anybody ever watch X-Files?
No.
Yep.
pieces here and there.
There was a Monster of the Week where it was like a huge tapeworm
Yeah.
that
Yet you
came
still
out.
didn't believe in like supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
The deceit of that show was hard to swallow.
I want to believe.
Yeah.
Did she?
so it
The truth is out
screeches
there.
and then pops out here, and we are at Naya.
Okay. How far away am I?
20?
20-ish feet.
20 whole feet. Great. Okay. So shit. If there is I'm just gonna run up and attack 4 times. I'm not trying to be crazy right now.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so
We're
that's
kind
gonna
of-
be
we're flanking.
12 plus 7, 19. 6 plus 7.
Naya, do you want to be flanking with me?
Yeah. Oh, do I get an advantage then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll say these 2 for the first 2. So let's see, that's going to be 19 and 16. Then 2 more attacks. 19, 16, 21, and 25.
3 will hit.
Okay. So then that's my d6s.
What are you attacking with?
My short swords, and they're magical as well. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and roll for damage. So that's going to be 12 plus 5, 17 plus 5, 22 plus 6, 28 damage. And then let's do 1 key point on the first hit. For stunning strike, make a constitution save.
Sorry, 1 second.
You like that TikTok meme?
18.
Okay, he makes it.
Okay.
Let me spend another one. Do one more.
Okay.
Con save.
21.
Fuck. Okay, forget it. That's all.
Okay. Ben.
I would like to move my kitty cat butt over to the front door of this hut.
Kitty cat butt to the.
And then I would like to throw myself at the door and wild shape in the middle of it.
What action is wild shape?
Bonus action.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
30-20.
Okay. You break down the door.
They call me Mr. P.
Inside, you're gonna make me do this, aren't you?
5 different combats.
Yep.
What are those?
The
Did I say I turned into Benland? I said I turned into a blue whale and just crushed the little. Just like. Somebody did that once with an elephant, where they're like, okay, you're falling. I was like, I turned into an elephant.
okay. The inside of the shack is in a terrible state of disrepair. The only contents of note are a ramshackle bed, a scratched up table, a warped wooden shelf with several containers on it, and a fireplace with wooden spoons and ladles hanging from hooks above it. To your left, 2 figures are bound and gagged on the floor, and directly in front of you is a blue-skinned hat.
Another act.
What is it with this books and
I
hags?
told you every adventure that I run has fucking hags.
I thought you were referencing us.
Well, you two fucking there too, but it's fine.
I always try to have a great summer.
Shows you how many friends I had in high school. I've never heard that before.
Right hags in the yearbook.
Also, as you're looking, the 2 figures that are bound and gagged on the floor appear to be 2 dryads. So that was your action bonus, and are you moving at all?
Oh, it did count as my action.
I mean, you're throwing yourself into a door with force, and I'm assuming you're getting up.
And you moved your kitty butt over to the door.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any movement left. Yeah, I guess that's everything.
I mean, actually, technically, you probably couldn't even get up. But if you would like to use your action as part of your wild shape thing to get up,
Well, I was hoping that I wasn't prone from throwing myself at the door, but
I mean,
I got a good strength check.
you did. We'll say you half staggered, so if you want to be like upright and normal.
I just don't want to be prone. That's all.
Okay. Well, you're up, but that's about it.
No, that's my turn.
All right. It is now. Oh my god.
Hey, how deep is your love stuck in my head now?
Let's see. Since
I mean, I can give you something else.
you threw the light, Cyril does an 18 and a 20.
Cutting words.
What does that do again?
Reduces the attack roll.
Yeah. So for me, that is going to be a D8,
right? Yeah.
only for one of them. So I'm gonna go for the 20, I guess. Not gonna do the one that has a shaved off portion. We're gonna do the other one. Okay, so that's gonna be where's my fucking? Excuse me. Where is my?
Should be under features and traits.
I thought I took mage armor. Apparently, I did not. So both of those are gonna hit.
You're
Oh,
thinking
no.
of Strixhaven, Carol.
I know. No, so that's Gimbal. I just have very similar names, but I really thought I did something to like buff this guy's AC, and it did not. So yeah, both are gonna hit, and I wasted a bardic.
Before.
Okay. So both of those hit.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to take 11 bludgeoning damage and 22 slashing damage.
Oh,
And then it's also going to
So that's gonna be 33.
with its beak. And that is going to be 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's another 13 damage.
Hang on. I don't know that either. Another 15 damage?
13.
13, thank you.
So it rears up, it slashes you with its tail. Its tentacles reach out and slap you, and as it slaps you with the tentacle, it kind of pushes you to the side a little bit, and then its beak snaps out.
She hit you!
Show me
What is
some
love
love.
if you don't speak French?
No offense whatsoever, but can you kill this thing?
Really?
It
Show me
is
some
now
love.
your turn, Carol.
I mean, I don't want to hurt Zindi, though.
Do what you
If
gotta
you do it this way, you would hit it.
I don't have Thunder Wave.
Sounds like one of your favorite spells.
I know. I know. I think that's the best thing that I can probably do.
So you can get it away from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna Dissonant Whispers it.
Okay.
So that's going to be. Can I please get? Oh my word. A Wisdom save, please.
Sure. 17?
That's gonna make it.
half as much.
Yep. So let's see what that's gonna be.
If you die in the book, do you die in real life?
Okay, so that's 5d6. I went all out. I'm scared. All right, so that's going to be 8 damage to it.
8 psychic damage.
I'm so glad that I blew a 4th level spell.
It's kind of too bad that it's not 3.5 where higher level spells have higher DCs.
Right.
Yeah.
So I am
I'm going to bonus action.
Oh,
no, I
sorry.
can't do that.
Sorry.
Never mind. Can't do it.
Okay.
sure.
I will Bardic Inspiration, Cindy,
Okay.
Thank you. I am
which just consists of me going, Cindy, help!
got to. Okay, I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Couldn't you have said that you cast that when we got up this morning?
Oh, I usually do.
Yeah, we can say that.
Okay, so I've got Mage Armor
I
on.
think we just kind of assume everyone that has
Yeah.
mage armor
Yeah,
does it,
I-
so.
Okay, let me override.
Cast
Just make
Mage
sure
Armor
you
on
can't
self.
use that spell slot every day.
Right.
But otherwise, yeah.
Let me go back to my 16 Mage Armor. Okay. It didn't override.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
Just remember what it is, yeah.
I have a few AC here already.
Okay. So I have Mage Armor up, and then I am going to. Stop it. No, I don't have that either.
Command. The word I cast is
Rio just keeps saying things that we don't have. Oh, also my armor class should have been higher, but that's okay. It's not as high. It wouldn't matter.
Okay. Even with your cutting words?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I mean, it's a ranged attack, so I'm at disadvantage because
Nope.
No, you're 5 feet away. Or you're 10 feet away.
I thought, what is it then with if one of my allies is within?
No. It's if an enemy is in 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Just sworn that it was also like, okay, never mind. All right.
Like
Ice
if
Knife.
you're trying to shoot down like a 5-foot wide hallway and someone's in front of you, then maybe. But even then,
Okay.
you're friends. You're coordinated. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so Ice Knife. Oh no, but that might.
That would hit either Kirill or
Nah.
Naya.
Okay, then no. Magic Missile.
Actually, if you hit this square, you'd be fine with Ice Knife.
One of the corner squares.
But if you're not hitting 2 targets, you might be better off with Magic Missile.
Yeah, no, I'll do Magic Missile.
Because Ice Knife doesn't really do anything to one target twice. So
Yeah. So, and then because I'm another level, I'm just gonna one. Why does it always do these? So first one is 5. And it's 3 of them, right?
if you're casting at level 1, yeah.
Yeah, it's first level 3. And then third one, so 8. And 5 again.
13.
13 total.
Cool. Page, or I'm sorry, anything else? Bonus movement? Anything?
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get onto the other side of the well and get a little cover?
Like, okay.
Behind, yeah, one down. Is that like half cover, maybe?
It's on the well's only 2 feet tall.
I will crunch down.
How tall are you?
6 feet.
I thought you were closer to 7 feet.
I'm 6'5".
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm like,
Page.
Can I go down to near Naya? A little further away. One. There.
Give me that fucking damage.
Start throwing.
Yep.
Don't forget your action, sir.
So, first one is the sneak attack, right?
Well,
I
so you can choose you sneak attack on one of your hits, so
Okay.
you don't have to declare which one is a sneak attack.
Do I get advantage from flanking?
No.
No.
You're not flanking.
Where can I move where I'm...
You would have
Well,
to be
if you're
now,
using
right up
thrown
to it.
weapons, you can't
Yeah.
get advantage that
Well,
way.
never mind.
but
You can still sneak attack.
As a rogue, yeah, you don't get that. Okay. That's swashbuckler.
Yeah.
And not in from range.
Okay, dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
I'm going to use my sneak attack
Okay.
on that. So, that is this d6.
And then just to remind you of your new class abilities, you can also now, as a psychic fighter, if you wish, add psychic die to the
I'm going to
damage of
add
this attack.
one of the d8s of psychic die. And then... What else? Am I missing something? Oh, the extra +2 from thrown weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, so 11, 12, 15, 17, 22 damage
Okay.
from the first one. And then
Okay.
with my offhand, I'm going to throw again, which... Thank you for letting me use dice.
Of course. They're Hanks.
Does a 7 hit?
Is not.
Okay. And then I'm going to action surge to throw with my main hand again, which I can only action surge once per short rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so there goes that. However, I just watched this thing brutalize Kirill, so it's totally worth it.
Brutalize.
Does a 10 hit?
Sorry, buddy.
ooh.
I appreciate your thought.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
Also, just to remind you again, when he did get hit, you could have used your telekinetic shield to increase his AC.
I was out of range already.
All right.
Yeah.
But now you can.
Now I can.
Okay.
I can reduce damage.
I'm gonna need it.
Got you. Oh, where are you? Buddy.
I was at full health.
I know.
Oh no.
And you didn't cure
Oh,
him.
I'm gonna have to exit this room and take an opportunity attack to heal you, aren't I?
Iconic.
I mean, you don't know.
So,
Yeah.
Can't see that I'm.
I'm expecting my allies to jump to my defense any second now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you poor hag. You have no idea the reckoning is coming. Guys?
I also 100% thought that was a lifesaver.
glad it wasn't.
Oh, I should have probably connected with you instead of attacking again as a bonus action. Oh wait. I have
Stuff, things.
as my cunning action. Oh, it's as a bonus action. Never mind.
It's my super special extra.
This character, because of the rogue and fighter, they're under like actions and features. There's so much scrolling.
Poor baby multiclasser. Come spend some time with me. We'll get you some more.
And you'll be in a world of filthy multi-classing.
Nice.
Ben,
My turn?
does a 22 hit?
Yes.
You're gonna take 13 slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
That's just hag claws.
And then we are back up to 9.
Okay, that's
Kill it, please.
Kill it with fire. Wait.
okay. So 14 plus 7, 21, and then 14.
We're still flanking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was with advantage.
The 21 will hit.
Okay. Go ahead and do a con save. It's gonna be
7.
okay, great. So he's gonna take 9 damage and is now stunned. And I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 more attacks actually.
I love monks.
Damn, rough. Okay, so then that's gonna be 18, and 10.
1 will hit.
That's another 5 damage.
Pretty bad. So, okay.
Oh, he's done.
Yep.
Nice.
Next turn.
The creature is stunning looking.
Stunning looking.
Stunting looking. That little daredevil.
I've never thought about eating it.
It is Balance turn.
Okay, so I'm going to symbiotic entity.
Okay.
Mild.
And then I will also cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And it's that turn.
That's it.
Yeah, that's actually
Okay.
bonus action.
Cool. We are on to this thing, which can't do anything, so it's just gonna stare at Batman. And
Which thing?
the Grick. And it's now Kirill's turn.
Wait, what Grick?
The Grick Alpha.
It's not staring
Oh,
at
it's
Ben like
done.
it's staring at someone else.
This is like, wait, there's a Grick in the room with me?
No.
I'm going to run away to the other side of Zindi,
Okay.
and then I am going to cast Healing Word on myself, which means that Kirill slinks down behind the well and goes, "You can do this, you can do this, you can do this." And that is going to be 3d4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is only a +5 because why not? Okay.
You're a big damn hero, buddy.
I'm a big damn hero, buddy. I'm a big damn hero, buddy. Okay, 4, 3, 1, 4. So 7, 12, 18. Okay.
Nice.
No. 17. I can do math.
I can't.
I minored in it. I should know this stuff.
You are the only engineer.
Oh shit!
You
What?
damaged.
Oh no! I damaged it.
Yeah, you're at 18, I think.
No, I was at 8 plus
17.
17.
8 plus 17. That's right, 1.
Anything else?
So that was my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I will stand up, look across the well, and Eldritch Blast that MFer.
Okay.
So that's going to be
That mother father?
2 about the face. You get the second one.
okay. The first one is going to be a 14 to hit.
It's still stunned, right?
Yes.
Does that give you advantage? Remember.
I
Yes, it
thought
does.
so.
Okay, so the first one doesn't hit. Second one is going to be a 18 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 damage.
It's still there, but it's not good. Anything else?
The bonus action. I'm just I'm like hiding now behind the little 2-bit thing, like peeking over.
And then you
All right.
Zindi, I will remind you that stunned creatures automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Good to know. I don't know if I want to do that one. I don't have fireball. Should.
Oh,
Boo!
I took friggin' counterspell instead of the damagey shit.
Okay, so I will
We
just
thank you for it every
send
adventure.
a firebolt
okay.
at it.
Fireball?
Fire Blitz.
Yep.
Firestorm?
I saw this great TikTok of this guy who's obviously very new to D&D, and he's like, I'm going to cast a fireball on the thing that just attacked me, and the rest of the table is like, oh, and the guy brings out the fireball, like cellophane thing, and
Yes.
he's like, it's that big? He's just like, oh no.
17 to hit.
I didn't mean to kill everybody.
Sorry.
17 does not hit.
Goes wide.
And he's
You rolled the damage, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
I guess it's all up to me and Paige, isn't it?
Hold on. Let me look at the bonus action.
It's you did.
He squeaks from underneath the well.
As I'm like,
Alright.
as you see the purple knives regrowing in my hands. Well,
Kitty got claws.
I will. Oh. I will hidden step and turn invisible.
Okay.
And I still have my movement. I want to move halfway between the well and the door. So about here. If I
Okay.
can. Yeah. And I'm invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
Invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Page.
I throw with my main hand.
Okay.
It's stunned, right?
Yep.
So advantage. 22 to hit.
Yep.
That one's gonna be the sneak attack.
How do you do it? Unless you want to roll damage for it, go for it. Up to you.
Do you
But,
think I need to?
No.
The minimum I can roll is like 13.
Yeah.
Get dead.
It's up to you.
After Naya's, Paige, I guess it's up to us. Maybe. And then Kirill goes, I helped. And I go, and I throw it, and it just goes into its like beak, disappears because that's how it's written, and then it falls over, and I go, you did help, but I did it.
It's a dude.
Paige, I owe you another wineskin.
All right. So now we are on to Lehag.
Wait,
Oh, I'm sorry.
may I, because that was my main action, can I bonus action to connect with Benlin? Or actually, I think it's a D8 now. It's not a D8. That's a D8. 1 hour. Benlin, where'd you go?
There's a hag in here. You guys are just setting up, right?
I loudly, there's a hag!
The hag?
I thought it was going to be a knoll. I didn't know what I was getting into, I guess.
He thought it was going to be a knoll. He didn't know. But there's a hag.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. And then I'm going to use the rest of my turn to come this way to the doorway.
Okay.
Walk.
And then I shout behind.
Hopefully it doesn't have lightning bolt.
We know restauranting, so I shout behind.
Okay. It is the
Oh, is the party in there now?
and she is
Hank, do I feel like this is a dryad house or a hag house?
Honk.
I mean, it's pretty dilapidated, run down. It's a hag's house.
It's a dry hag
I just
house.
needed to. Unrelated.
So we can burn it down.
Turn her into a hag, quite frankly. Her dryness.
This decor would turn anyone into a hag, you're right.
My blue kangaroo disagrees with you.
I meant
We all
about
look to the
hag
kangaroo
house.
for
Do any of
answers.
you react to Paige saying hag?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all
Leap up.
look that way.
Yeah.
I mean, we fought them before. For
I
sure.
have not.
Not thick.
And you're invisible, so you
I'm
have an
in-
advantage.
I'm
Unless
invisible.
they can see that stuff. I don't know. I think we'd know more things about hags by now, but
Guys, Ben's
Just that
fighting
we
a
should
hag.
get rid of him.
The hag disappears.
oh shit.
No!
That's awesome.
Guys, the hag disappeared.
I'm looking around actively.
One might want to do that.
Especially if we're coming up against it, you say infamous.
Sorry, with that, I was just waiting. The hag disappeared. Ooh.
We still in initiative order?
We still are. It is now Naya's turn.
Okay, well, I go up to the house. I squeeze past Benlin.
What is your movement speed?
Oh, I have
Sorry.
40 reg. And then if it needs more, I would just like to stand maybe in front of the dryads.
I think you can get to there.
Okay, that's fine. And then I will hold an action. I will stab her if she becomes into range, invisible. If she becomes visible in range.
Okay. We are on to Ben.
Okay, I would like to take I would step right here. And then a 20-foot cube in front of me. Regardless of any property damage, I'm going to cast Erupting Earth.
So where the dryads are?
No.
Other than throwing.
The other side.
Oh, there. Oh,
I'm trying to blow the other half of this house into the sky using Earth.
you do damage, right?
Yeah.
Roll me your damage.
We don't even know what this damn long building is.
Right.
Not that we want to.
It's where hags
There's more
And
hags.
it's a
teleport
dexterity
to when they go
saving throw if you
invisible.
need
Okay.
Plane shift.
What's your DC?
it.
If
15.
he
Okay.
needs it.
$25.
25 damage.
She's in here somewhere.
And now that entire 20-foot cube is also difficult terrain.
And you can't get out because you blocked the door.
Well, there's no other side of the house now.
Gotcha.
Can I get dex saving throws from both of you too, please?
Shouldn't have advantage now.
No. Okay.
5.
For both, okay. For both. No.
I got a natural 1.
Ooh,
So
okay.
it's an 8.
So both of you, as you do that, the earth erupts and the shack starts collapsing. And as you try to dodge out of the way of things falling, you did 25 damage, right? So we're going to say you both take 10 damage from falling. And the dryads behind you start moaning and whimpering as they're also hit with beams and walls falling down.
I'm sorry, I forgot to declare this, but on her turn, can she make a con save? She would have taken damage from my spore aura. Spore.
What's your DC?
Spells 15.
We are on to Kira.
Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but I just saw the roof collapse.
Right.
So I'm gonna run.
You would have recognized Benlin's flair for the huge spires of.
I don't. Have I ever seen you cast that spell before?
No, I used it in Jake's adventure too.
To destroy the entire
Oh, that's right.
tower.
The cathedral or
The tower, and I used it on some poor hapless cultists who happened to run into the room.
I'm gonna run over there behind Buddy Boy, Paige.
And an electronic device, you can't remember the
I
name.
kept wanting to say Jake, and then I was like, that's not his name. And I will hold an Eldritch Blast for if the hag reappears.
Okay.
Or I guess, I don't know if she went invisible. I'll just hold the Eldritch Blast for if I see the hag.
Okay.
I'm waiting for her to come out at the door, like,
Then
Okay. So I turn visible again.
What? No.
Well, it's the beginning of my turn, so that's
You
what
have
happened.
to?
Yeah. Yeah, so that lasts until the beginning of my next turn. I must become visible again.
As you turn visible again, I go, Cindy, there's a hag.
Cindy's first novel, I Am Become Visible.
Yeah. I am become visible.
It has
And-
a dual meaning.
I will move diagonally with Paige out that way. Yep, in this one, please. Thank you. And then I guess I will hold.
Me? You're gonna hold me?
Yep. I'm gonna hold a magic missile at 2nd level.
That's me, yeah.
You might not want to use a leveled spell. I only
I
say
get
because
rid of it, I
you'll
know.
lose it.
Yeah, firebolt then. If she becomes visible, or if I see the hag, or if I see a threat, firebolt.
okay. Each.
The formation that Benwood expected to see behind him when we were...
When he originally started.
Right.
I look over and I'm like, what took you guys so long?
Greek.
Greg,
Oh, gross. A Greek and a hag? This is a terrible book.
I never said it was good. We just said it was.
Where does the difficult terrain start? Is it in the doorway?
So the 20-foot
area?
cube in front of me.
Sorry, I moved the thing out of the way to try to make it more visible, but let me put it back.
But it would have been
The entirety of the house.
entirety of the shack. And that's technically a 15 by 20, and it would be a 20 by 20. So it goes out one more way that way, but it doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I step in the doorway, and I can just use the rest of my movement to get to like here. And I'm like, what happened in here?
Then
And then I do the same thing. I go like this, and then I hold a psychic dagger in my hands, and I just ready that, and I go,
You know, I've never been a fan of buildings.
fair. And then I just hold my daggers.
I hear moaning dryads.
Okay.
And then I try to moan back at the dryads.
As you do that, the hag reappears here.
Oh,
Where you at?
that's mine off.
Yep.
And Zindy's.
Yep. Okay. So
Darling doesn't want to play.
Damn it. I hate your dice, Hank.
Join the
I
club.
do too sometimes.
Join the club, baby.
Would you?
16 to hit.
Yep, then neither of mine do.
Okay, as you shoot your firebolt and your eldritch blasts, the hag cackles. And Coulter, how many hit points do you have?
Do you need to know how many? Okay, 25.
So she waggles her fingers. And,
Oh no.
Starting here, you fall asleep.
Counter.
Counterspell.
Okay.
Hello, lovely to meet you.
And
Coulter, Coulter. You did it to me now.
I know.
Girl,
Sorry.
do you see her?
Yes!
Outside. I look at Benlin and Naya.
She tried to do something to kill me or knock me out or whatever. I don't know. I stopped it.
Why is this not? Oh, there we go. She starts running this way.
Okay.
And we are up to 9.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. I step outside. I teleport 30 feet. As that gets me up to her. Somebody will measure that for me.
30 feet?
Yeah, I have to step outside of the house, I think,
So
to
that's
get 'cause I have to
10.
be able to see it.
Well, there's no wall there anymore, so.
Right, but all the beams and stuff are difficult terrain.
Okay, so it's...
So
I
if
mean,
you
you
just
could
went
see
that
her,
way,
so you could just
it'd be
teleport
10.
from where you're at.
Oh, so I
30
can
feet.
see her.
Yeah.
I can see 30 feet from me towards her. Okay, so I teleport 30 feet. How far does that get me?
About right here.
Okay, and then I will use my movement to get up to her. 2 attacks. Yes. And I don't know why I'm giving myself advantage. Okay, so 22. Oh, and I got a nat 20. So 22 and 27. So max is going to be 10 plus my roll. So 10 plus 4, 14 plus 5. So that's 19 for my critical hit. And then 19 plus 4, 23 plus 4 more is 27. Yeah. 27
4
damage.
is 28.
28 damage. And that is all.
Okay,
Magical slashing.
we are on to Melvin.
Are you okay, HP wise? I don't think you're
Yeah.
taking any hits, right?
I've taken a little damage, but not much.
I would like to step in such a way where I can see the dry. So I can see my buddies here, right?
You're what?
I can see Zindy and Kirill.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to put my shield forward, and then wheat will go out from me, and everyone heal for 10, plus my wisdom modifier, which is 4, so 14.
You? And
How much did you guys take from the house?
10.
Anything else?
I am still concentrating on Shield of Faith, so I can't do anything else.
Kira.
Okay, can the hag make an intelligence save?
Maybe. She might make it.
How does a 5 sound?
Amazing. I freaking love a 5.
I want to point out to this. She has advantage on saving throws.
Ooh,
And I rolled a 1 and a 2.
oh, nice. I love it.
Happy sand people noises.
I still one of your d6.
What are
Absolutely.
you casting?
I am casting Ralthim's Psychic Lamp.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Phantasmal Force for sure.
Woo.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
that is I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's going to be 25 plus 6 is 31, 37. 37 damage, and she is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Nice.
So Carol just goes and like a lance appears out of his chest in just this purple wave of light as he's learned from Paige's mastery of the psychic arts and harnessed it into his own abilities, and it just slams next to Naya. You can feel like the wind of that psychic power as it cuts through the hag. I have a lot of anger, I apologize.
Size isn't everything, but
Quinlan looks down
it
at
can
his
be
like,
nice.
wheat that is fading away and goes,
Amazing, Carol.
Zinni.
Okay. So I would like to. How's she looking?
Not good.
Okay. All right.
now cat's fire.
Excuse me, I'm out here.
If you learned it
You'll
since
be
last turn.
No, but I'll try. All right, magic missile at 3rd level. So
Does incapacitation help anything with magic missile?
No, unfortunately, incapacitated they cannot take actions or reactions.
1d4 plus 1, and then plus 2 plus 6. Okay. 4, 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 3, 15 damage from the magic missiles.
Paige.
How much of my movement is it going to take to get out of the difficult terrain?
10 feet.
So 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Then how far is that to the hag? Can my thrown blades get that far?
It's 30-ish feet.
Haha, they can.
35. You
So,
got 60 feet, right?
60. So I'm going to get to there. And I'm going to throw my first blade with my main hand.
Do it.
Incapacitated does not give me advantage, right? Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes! So that's sneak attack. I'm going to steal these one more time.
Have at it.
How many?
Yours did well for me. May mine do well for you.
3d6?
Yeah.
I'll use.
Rather, may Hanks do well for you.
That's okay.
3d6, and then I'm going to spend another psionic die to
Maybe.
one of the fighter ones to do this.
No worries.
So 10, 14, 16 plus 5, so 21 damage.
Nice.
As it goes into her, I go, Naya, she's still standing, right?
For now.
And then follow through with the other hand.
I don't know why, but I cannot not think of him as throwing lightsabers. Like little tiny
Almost.
ones, but still just kind of like the noises and everything. Just like,
I wasn't before, but now I'm gonna.
I'm trying to remember what the bonus action was. I think it's a
it's a D4.
yeah. Does a dirty 20 hit?
How do you do it?
Woo woo.
As I go, she's still standing, right?
Yeah.
You say yes, and I just, oh, and with a flustered groan, I follow through with the other hand and give a little flourish spin. As I wait to see if it goes in, and then it does, and I go, oh.
Really? You're insufferable.
As the dagger hits the hag, she falls to the ground, and that's where we're at tonight.
Ooh. Dead hag.
Thank you so much for joining us.
For now. Who
I know, right?
Who knows?
Glad you're here. Thank you so much to our patrons, Sparky, Dacia, Daniel, Rios Mom, Alistair, Sean, Rockelman, Death's Grasp, Eric Fox, and Meepo.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed, and eventually tagline a with outcome will be.
We?
Let's get it.